Every second you waste is a second you'll never get back. While you're waiting, time is running out. So, tell me, how much longer will you let it slip through your fingers? What are you waiting for? The truth is, time doesn't care about your plans, your excuses, or your hesitation. The clock is always ticking. Every second you spend debating whether to start or continue is a second you'll never get back. There are no refunds, no do-overs. Life moves forward, whether you're ready or not. Think about it. Your most valuable resource isn't money, talent, or connections. It's time, the one thing you can never replace. You can rebuild your finances, reinvent yourself, and recover from failure. But lost time? That's gone forever. Every moment you spend idle is a moment surrendered to nothingness. So ask yourself, how much longer are you willing to wait? How many more days will you waste? Time is ruthless. It doesn't care if you're tired, scared, or unsure. It keeps moving, relentlessly, unyieldingly. The real question is, are you moving with it, or are you being left behind? You've probably heard the saying, time is money, but that's wrong. Time is infinitely more valuable than money. Lose all the money in the world, and you can earn it back. But once a moment passes, it's gone forever. Even the richest people on earth, with all their billions, can't buy an extra hour of life. Think about that the next time you catch yourself mindlessly scrolling through social media or binge watching another show. Is this really how you want to spend the most precious resource you have? Regret often comes too late. People on their deathbeds don't regret the risks they took or the times they failed. They regret the opportunities they ignored, the dreams they let die, and the time they wasted. Don't let that be your story. You're here, now, alive and capable. You have the gift of this moment, but that gift comes with responsibility. What will you do with it? The beauty of time is that it's yours to control. Every day is a blank slate, a fresh start. It doesn't matter how much you've wasted in the past. What matters is what you do now, right now. Use it wisely, and you can build the life you've always dreamed of. Squander it, and you'll join the ranks of those who live with the heavy burden of regret. Time is a resource you must defend fiercely. Think of it as currency. Every minute is a coin you spend. Are you investing it wisely, or are you letting it slip through your fingers? Successful people understand this. They guard their time jealously, plan their days with purpose, eliminate distractions, and focus on what truly matters. Time management isn't just about being productive. It's about honoring the value of your own life. So why haven't you started yet? Is it fear? Doubt? Laziness? Be honest with yourself. The number one reason people don't achieve their goals is because they're too busy making excuses. I don't have time. I'm not ready. I'll start tomorrow. Sound familiar? Here's the hard truth. Tomorrow isn't promised. Waiting for the perfect moment is a fool's game because it will never come. Conditions will never be ideal. The only way to move forward is to start where you are, with what you have, right now. Excuses are comfortable. They let you off the hook. They allow you to stay in your comfort zone, where it's safe and familiar. But comfort is the enemy of progress. Every time you choose comfort over action, you're choosing mediocrity over greatness. You're choosing to stay stuck rather than grow. Stop waiting for motivation to strike. Motivation is fleeting. It's unreliable. What you need is discipline. Discipline means showing up even when you don't feel like it. It means taking that first step even when you're scared or uncertain. Excuses don't build dreams. Action does. Ask yourself, are your excuses worth sacrificing your potential? Every excuse is another brick in the wall that separates you from your goals. Tear it down. One step forward, one action, no matter how small, chips away at that wall. You have the power to destroy your excuses and liberate your future, but only if you're willing to try. Too often, we're paralyzed by the enormity of our goals. We look at the mountain we want to climb and think, it's too big. I can't do it. But here's the secret. You don't climb a mountain in one leap. You do it one step at a time. Small, consistent actions build momentum, and momentum creates results. Start small. Wake up 15 minutes earlier to work on your goals. Replace one unhealthy meal with something nutritious. Read one chapter of a book that will help you grow. These tiny actions may seem insignificant, but over time, they add up to massive change. The key is consistency. It's not about making huge leaps. It's about making steady progress every single day. Imagine a plane adjusting its course by just 1 degree. Over a short distance, the change is barely noticeable. But over thousands of miles, that tiny adjustment leads to a completely different destination. Your life works the same way. Small actions, repeated consistently, can transform your future. Momentum is your secret weapon. Once you take the first step, the second becomes easier. Each step forward builds confidence, and confidence fuels progress. Remember, progress doesn't have to be perfect. What matters is that you're moving. A river carves through rock, not by sheer force, but by persistence. Be the river. Let's be real. Change is hard. It's uncomfortable. It's painful. But that pain is temporary. The discomfort you feel when you push yourself to work harder, learn more, or step outside your comfort zone will fade. But regret? Regret lasts forever. Imagine yourself 10 years from now, looking back on today. Will you be proud of the choices you made? Or will you wish you had tried harder, started sooner, or taken a chance? The pain of discipline is far easier to bear than the pain of regret. Discipline strengthens you. Regret weakens you. Every time you feel like giving up, remember why you started. Remember the future you're working toward. Success isn't about avoiding pain. It's about enduring it and coming out stronger on the other side. Pain is a sign that you're growing, that you're pushing past your limits. Embrace it. Use it as fuel. Regret, on the other hand, will haunt you. It will whisper to you in the quiet moments, reminding you of the chances you didn't take and the dreams you abandoned. Don't give it that power. Choose discipline over regret. Choose action over inaction. Choose growth over stagnation. Your future self will thank you. What is your purpose? If you can't answer that question, it's time to start searching. Purpose gives your life meaning. It gives you direction. Without it, you're like a ship adrift at sea, tossed around by the waves, going nowhere. Your purpose doesn't have to be grand or world-changing. It just has to be meaningful to you. Maybe it's being the best parent you can be. Maybe it's building a business that helps others. Maybe it's creating art that inspires. Whatever it is, find it. Hold on to it. Let it guide your actions every day. One day, your time will run out. It's an uncomfortable truth, but a truth nonetheless. When that day comes, what will you leave behind? A legacy of excuses and wasted potential? Or a legacy of action, impact, and inspiration? Your legacy isn't just about the big things you achieve. It's about the little things you do every day, the lives you touch, the kindness you show, the example you set. Every moment is an opportunity to create something meaningful, to leave the world a little better than you found it. Don't wait until it's too late. Start now. Live each day like it matters, because it does. The clock is ticking, and every second counts. Stop waiting. Stop hesitating. Stop making excuses. This is your life, your story, your moment. Don't waste another day. Be bold. Be relentless. Be the person you were meant to be. The time is now. Make it count.